Hey there! It's me, Max the Beagle. I'm here to tell you how I became the fearless dog you see before you. When I was just a little guy, I was taken to my new home. And boy, was I excited. But then, I met Bella the cat. Oh, there's Bella. Yeah, she wasn't very happy to see me. She hissed and swiped at me for a whole month.
Hey, don't blame me. I had to make sure this little pup knew who was boss around here.
Yeah, Bella. Anyway, after a while, we became best buddies and played together all the time. And let me tell you, chasing her around the house was the best workout ever. But she's still a bit of a diva. Well, cats always act like they're too good for everything.
You know, I've always found it funny how you dogs are so desperate for attention. What's the matter? Can't entertain yourself without someone throwing a stick?
Hey, I'll have you know that playing fetch is a highly entertaining and intellectually stimulating activity.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Meanwhile, I'll be here having a healthy nap.
Anyway, frustrating things kept happening. Like in that day when Mom put something over my body. I was so annoyed. I learned it's called a coat. However, I can tell you guys, to this day, I still hate this stuff. At first, I didn't like going for walks. I was a little scared. There were lots of unknown stuff. But Mom was giving me yummy things and slowly I got used. I still wasn't fond of walks. I was feeling much better at home. But Mom was saying all the time that I need to socialize. I suppose by socializing she meant sniffing each other's butts. I was a bit scared at the beginning, but I think she knew what she was saying. I've learned a lot socializing. And I've got my own gang. Some other day, Mom took me in a kind of a very small room, but a weird one. This room was moving. There were windows around so I could watch outside other rooms moving. Back home I would sleep again like a baby. This is my best friend, Scooby. He's part pit bull, part bichon, and all fun. We love to run around and play together. During summer, I will go every day with my friend to a paw-sitively place. But let me tell you about Scooby, my best friend. He is amazing. Can you believe his mom is a bichon and his dad is a pit bull? He is a pit Sean. How cool is that? We love chasing birds together. We have so much fun. One day, our friend Zeus joined us. He's the Labrador cooling down in the water. It was a really hot day indeed. But I have to admit I was still a bit worried about getting myself into the water. Not for long though. Slowly, I've managed to overcome my fear, and one day, I discovered I can swim. And let me tell you, I love swimming. It was so fun when I chased a duck and swam the whole lake after it. Everyone was so surprised, but I was just doing what came naturally. I mean, come on, I'm a beagle. We were bred to hunt. I think the woman was shouting something at me, but all I could hear or see was the duck in front of me. I stopped only when the duck flew away. Then I swam back. Woman looked scared, but she shouldn't have been. I knew what I was doing. One day we found a fluffy dog walking alone disoriented. We took him home with us. He seemed happy that we did it. Next day the dog wasn't fluffy anymore. Mom said to name him Bono, but then she kept calling him Little. So, I suppose his name now is Little. After that, we've always taken Little with us. We let him socialize. Scooby tried to get him play with us, but Little didn't seem to enjoy playing very much. Truth is, he's a bit grumpy sometimes. But I don't mind. He's part of my pack now.
I may be an old dog, but I've still got plenty of bite. And let me tell you, living with you and Bella, it's like living in a zoo. Max, you are like a bouncing ball of energy, always running around and barking at anything that moves. You've got more energy than a kid on a sugar high. I mean, what's the deal with that? Do you have a caffeine drip or something? And Bella, she's a real piece of work, let me tell you. She's white, she's deaf, and she's got more attitude than a Hollywood diva. I swear, sometimes I think she's channeling her inner Mariah Carey. Plus, she's a master at napping. I mean, seriously, this cat could nap through a hurricane. But the thing is, even though you're so different, you actually get along pretty well. It's like you're an odd couple. You Max are like,
Let's play.
and Bella is like,
I'm just gonna ignore you and sleep over here.
and you know what? Even though you're both crazy and I'm just an old dog trying to keep up, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Oh, Little, you're such an old grump. We love you dearly. And I think you love us too. One day, we stopped going to that possum place with ducks. The weather became colder. And then, one morning, everything was covered in something wet, and it was so cold, but I loved it. Everything smelled different. It was like a whole new world had opened up for me. I found myself wanting to sniff and explore everything in sight. Even the ground felt different under my paws. But the best part was playing with Scooby in the snow. We chased each other, and we ran around so much that I couldn't even feel the cold anymore. I just felt pure joy. I remember feeling so happy and full of energy. Even though it was cold, I didn't care because I was having too much fun. And when we finally went inside, I remember feeling so tired, but also feeling like I had just had the best day of my life. So this is us. We're like a dysfunctional family. We fight a lot, but we can't live without each other. And we do have a lot of fun together when we're not fighting. Anyway, there's plenty more to come. Stay tuned for our future adventures and all the trouble we get into. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.